This Congress does nothing. Don't tell me we need mental health reform when you won't provide every American access to mental health care. Don't tell me this is about protecting the Second Amendment when you won't stand up for the First Amendment. Don't tell me this is about anything other than greed, money, and fear. I said to each one of us, to all of the members of the Congress, have courage, be unafraid, do your job, bring common sense gun control legislation to a vote. We need it, and we need it now. And I yield to our friend, our beloved sister, a former member of Congress, Representative Gifford. Thank you, Gabby, for being here.
Stopping gun violence takes courage. The courage to do what's right. The courage of new ideas. I've seen great courage when my life was on the line. Now is the time to come together. Be responsible. Democrats, Republicans, everyone. We must never stop fighting. Fight, fight, fight.
Okay. That's what I said.
Be bold. Be courageous. The nation's counting on you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Gabby. I'm Mike Thompson from California and chair of the Gun Violence Prevention Task Force. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank all my colleagues who are standing with us today. And I also want to mention that our colleagues from Nevada would be here with us, but they're in Nevada now grieving and helping those who were victims of this last terrible mass shooting. We're here because we know we can do something. You know we can do something, and we must do something. First and foremost, we have to stop this dangerous gun agenda being brought forward by the majority party in the House. A bill to lift the restrictions, deregulate the sale of silencers, and a bill to make it easier for anybody to carry a concealed weapon anytime, any place. We also believe that we should pass common sense gun violence prevention legislation. First, a bill that would require anyone who buys a gun through the commercial sale to undergo a background check. And second, the Speaker needs to step forward and establish a select committee on gun violence prevention. For the last 4.5 years, we've been working on gun violence prevention measures. Everything that we've brought forward doesn't cut the mustard with the Republican majority. They won't give us a hearing. They won't give us a vote. Well, if you don't like what we're bringing forward, you bring something forward. Establish a select committee. Let Democrats and Republicans sit down and work on this very real and very important issue together and bring measures forward that will help keep the American people safe. And I yield to my colleague and someone who experiences the issues of gun violence in her district daily, Congresswoman Robin Kelly.
Thank you, Rep. Thompson. Good morning. Like my colleagues, I'm glad to be here standing united and saying with one voice, enough is enough. But I'm also angry and sad Sad for the 59 people who lost their lives. Sad for the families that will never celebrate another birthday with Bailey and Quentin. Sad for the friends that will never get another excited text from Jordan or Angela. And I'm angry. Angry that we are here yet again. Angry that Sandy Hook and 20 dead first graders weren't enough to spark change. Angry that it took 477 days for Pulse to be surpassed as our nation's worst mass shooting. I'm angry because I know that we will be back here again and again and again until something changes. Back here mourning with the nation, looking for answers because the people's house refused to act. Back here demanding something, anything, to save lives and getting the same response. Thoughts and prayers while they head to the bank to cash their NRA check. Something has got to change. Something has got to change because Angela Gomez was just 20 years old. Something has got to change because Hadiya Pendleton was just 15 years old. Something has got to change because Grace McDonald was just 7 and in the first grade. Something has got to change because Jason Josephat was just 20 years old. Tragically, it's too late for them, but it's not too late for someone else, someone who might be your daughter or your son, your nephew at the nightclub or granddaughter at the country concert, your mom at the day spa or your sister teaching in an elementary school. We can act now and save their lives. So I asked the Speaker, what's so scary about a select committee? You created 2 last Congress but can't find the space for a committee to find a way to save 30,000 American lives every year. Is it because this isn't a Project Veritas video? Is it because there isn't a Democratic presidential candidate to slander and attack? Or is it because you got a nice check for $5,950? The time for action is now. Enough blood and tears have been shed. Enough families have been broken apart. Let's do something to stop this death. Otherwise, we do not deserve to be here. I yield.
Now is the time for action. We must act. This is the end of our program, but this is not the end of the movement. Thank you.
Can people go talk to the outside groups? Go say hello to the outside groups?
Yeah. Let's go, Mike.